I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes to the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're going to crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. Now, I can't do it for you. I'm too old. I look around, I see these young faces, and I think, I made every wrong choice a middle-aged man can make. I pissed away all my money, believe it or not. I chased off anyone who's ever loved me. And lately, I can't even stand the face I see in the mirror. You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's going to win that inch. And I know if I'm going to have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face. Now, I can't make you do it. You got to look at the guy next to you. Look into his eyes. Now, I think you're going to see a guy who will go that inch with you. You're going to see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're going to do the same for him. That's a team, gentlemen. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals. That's football, guys. That's all it is. Now, what are you going to do?
Good morning, fellas. And man, was that emotional. Goosebumps all over right now. That was, of course, the Al Pacino speech from Any Given Sunday. And it is very fitting because this is the penultimate game of the season. What a season we've had. It's been absolutely insane. With 2 games to go, technically, 9 teams are still in it, which is absurd. Realistically, probably the top 6. Just 2 points separating them. The only way that this doesn't go down to tomorrow's game, or actually this afternoon's final game, is if Rainbow win against the Dons and Ashtown lose, and then Jeff, Beerhoff's, Jesus, and Adelaide all fail to win. So it is feasible because of how the fixtures have fallen. I really hope it obviously doesn't happen. If anything, it'd be amazing if the Dons win, Adelaide and Jesus Walks win, these guys draw, just to have it literally as close as possible. But we will see. Obviously, you can probably tell already when almost 6 minutes in, this is going to follow like yesterday's episode and be a two-parter. Yesterday, obviously, it wasn't deliberate. This time it will be. I think that's all. Should we have a quick look at some injuries, see if anyone's got anything major? Rui Patricio out for Loxon. So they're down to their backup goalkeeper, which is John Ruddy. So that's actually great news for Jesus Walks. Ronaldo also out. Cleve's been devastated by injuries this season. Few injuries for Let's Get Messi. Bern Leno out for Ashtown. That's a big one. Don't know how good the backup Arsenal goalkeeper is on this game. Musisoko, not really a big deal there. And Ndidi might play. Laporte's obviously a big one for Jesus Walks. But again, actually, the injuries seem to have died down towards the end of the season, which is a little bit surprising. A couple of people with coronavirus, Lucas Moura and Nathan Ake. Kyle Walker, yeah, we saw before. But I wonder who Abdi's been playing at right back. I think it might be Brandon Williams. Yeah, so rather than Frederick Gilbert, been choosing to play Brandon Williams. Anyway, 7 minutes in, let's crack on. Let's see what's happening to the lineups. I really wanted to watch Ladley versus Cruz because Cruz we've only seen twice. But I thought I'd go with this one because technically Abdi could win the league. So you've got the front three, the phenomenal front three. Cater and Grealish, again, as always, very, very settled squad. Only Kyle Walker missing from a full-strength squad. I believe the bench is pretty strong. Well, actually, no, it's not really that strong. Ayoze Perez and Ozil and Gilbert, the only, and obviously Gazaniga, the only real players on it. The Dons are led by their duo of Bale and Cruyff. Abraham's up top. Tammy has played 13 games this season, 5 goals. Felipe Anderson. Lanzini playing the holding role, not holding role, sort of a deeper role. Bennett. I mean, it's a strong team, and it's actually a very strong bench. He looks to have a fully fit squad. So maybe, if he can hang on into the 60 odd minutes, maybe the bench will give him the advantage. Anyway, let's watch, let's see, and let's also keep track of all the other big games. Brandon Williams playing it right back, first touch, goes back to Lloris, pouring down with rain here. It's meant to be May time in Andorra, but Neymar running through, Neymar all the way perhaps, straight at Pope, but an early warning shot for the Dons. And now Felipe Anderson crosses it in. Cruyff, he scored! Again, I'm not going to try and hide my biased nature. Actually, has it been disallowed? No, I think that's gone in. I thought for a second the liner was going to disallow, but he hasn't. Johan Cruyff with the header. Let's get Messi of taking the lead away. Haven't can. For taking the lead at home to Bugles. Big game in that one, obviously. Lewandowski with the goal there. Oliver Bierhoff's winning away on Zidane's spot. Salah with the goal. And Mason Mount taking the lead away at Ashtown's. So the moment Jeff at top of the league with Bierhoff second, wow. Jeff, who have come from absolutely nowhere. I thought they'd finish like 12th. Anyway, corner kick Grealish. Crosses it in. Phone. No, he doesn't. He gives it to Neymar. Oh, that is very close. Very, very close. Couple of yellow cards for Rainbow centre-backs, which is an interesting one. Keep an eye on that. Now Naby Keita tries to find Foden, but Pope comes out and collects it. And he finds Bennett,
looks for Alexander-Arnold. He's got loads of space, not being covered down this left-hand side. Trent Alexander-Arnold, gives it away. Christensen clears, but they come again. And he finds Trent again. Can he do something this time with it? Goes to Lanzini. Lanzini can shoot. Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. And the champagne has been put on ice. Is that the saying? Is that what they're saying when it's like this situation? Anyway. Either way, it's not good news for Rainbow Rovers. It is for the Dons, who are, remember, they're not out of it. They'd actually go up to 5th. Can you believe it? Great news for Jeff and Oliver Bierhoffs. Anyway, Cater. All the way back to Luis. To Maradona, Neymar with a chance to run at him. Aguero, look, great ball out to Brandon Williams. Got a lot of time. Can he cut in? He crosses to Neymar. Neymar with a chance. Neymar with a goal. And it's 2-1. Great entertainment here. Neymar runs back, springs back with the ball. Great ball by Aguero, that is. Don't know who the Dons left back is, but there's no one to stop him. And Neymar's done well to actually beat Alexander-Arnold to the ball. And look at him go and get the ball and run back with it. And it's 2-1. Jeff at 2-0 up Marcus Rashford. Great start for them. 41 points, they'll be on top of the league. 1 goal difference, I believe. Anyway, Cruyff to Lanzini. Can Lanzini do? Franz Anderson. But they lose the ball. Now chance for the Rainbow to break with Aguero. Aguero to Neymar. Neymar's skipped past one already. Cuts to Maradona. Surely it's 2-2. It's 2-2. What a fight back already. On the stroke of half time. Diego Maradona's second goal. Neymar. Just unbelievable on this game. Cutting up there, giving it to Maradona, laying it on a plate for him. And wow, 2-2, and we're only at half time. We're going to stop. No, we're not, because it's not half time yet. And wait there, Cruyff could be off here. That's 2-footed apparently, and Cruyff is off. And oh my god, it's been a nightmare 10 minutes for the Dons. They've gone from 2-0 up to 2-2 with down to 10 men. Oh, it's a nightmare. They're going to have to try and hold on. It says here, FC Adelaide view, cruise control. Interesting. Elsewhere though, so it's half time. Mendy's been injured for Aston. He's gone off. Rich Partridge and Antoine Griezmann have gone off. Let's Get Messi, who are leading away at Tappan Cannon. Actually, I think if they win that, the wooden spoon race is still on, because Tappan Cannon are the closest, 13th. So that would close the gap considerably. Obviously, this is huge with Jeff winning, Oliver Bierhoffs winning, and these two level. But really, we need the Dons to hold on here. Anyway, it's half time. We're 13 minutes into the video, so I'm going to stop it here, and we'll come back with part 2.